Got it. Now, how to prepare yourself for the topic? How to prepare yourself for part two? There are many ways in which students can prepare themselves. Make the good use of resources that are available to you. So the first resource that you have available is the question. Have a look at the question again and again and read it, decide whether it's a past topic, present topic, or future, because that sets your your tone, and examiners are very critical about whether you are going towards the right place or not, and you read the topic or not, because it gives them the idea of comprehension, that whether you were able to understand, you have been able to understand the topic or not. The next thing is that look at the question you want to cover. Where, place or venue, what the weather like, description, what you did, activity, why you thought, reason. So you look at that, and then you have a piece of a paper, and on that piece of paper you start preparing yourself. Now, the first way that students often like to prepare themselves is that they answer these questions. So I can have a box here. Okay. So if I'm going to look at the text box here, so for example, describe a day when you thought weather was perfect. So I would say that it was a Monday or Sunday, July. Okay. And July 2024. My next prompt is where you were on this day. Was out with family, preview. Okay. What you did, what was the weather like? Rainy, pleasant, shower, and breeze. Okay. Now the next question is what you did. Enjoyed seashore or beach, waves, at and out, out, did frisbee, with cousins and siblings, whatever. And why it was perfect, not normal in Karachi, light rain, no hot heat, no hot weather, after long spell of heat wave. Okay, so this is how I, try to dramatize or, point out these questions. So you have 50 seconds. So within 50 seconds, you can put down on that on a piece of paper. This is one of the ways of preparing yourself. Now, there are many other ways as well. For example, you can also prepare yourself by asking some questions. And this is one of the best ways to prepare. For example, what am I going to do is I'm going to share this the way This is what we have planned. And now how we are going to plan it. Can you hear me now? Okay, let me set it up. Am I audible right now? Yes.
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
I think everybody can hear. Can you check your uh Hina, can you check your
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
beta? Everybody can hear me. I think can you check your mic or your speaker? Okay. So what's the way to prepare? What's the second way to prepare yourself? Is let me share with you. Okay. Ask yourself these questions. Number one, what, why, where, when, who, how, how often, how long, how much or many, and which. And you can also add who's there, but that's fine. So these are some of the common questions you can ask yourself about any topic. So what does the what cover? That's interesting. That what covers what? Now, if we look at this, so the what covers activity and description. Why covers reason, purpose. Where covers place, venue. When covers obviously time, situation. Who covers person, people. How covers method, way, description. How often covers frequency. How long covers time duration. How much cover quantity. Which cover choices or specifications. And whose covers belonging. So in all the topics, almost all these questions can create a scenario for you. So if we look at this, whole WH questions and we go back to any topic, we can think about anything. For example, if I'll take you back to my screen. Now that's a topic. Describe the day when you thought weather was perfect. Now what the day was like, what is covered, okay, what the situation was. Number two, where is already there. I was at CB or somewhere. Uh, when? Obviously, I could tell you the date, I would tell you that the situation in which, where we have already covered, why I personally feel it is also already there. So why I like that, because it was a heat, very very hot weather. Karachi has had, and after a long time the weather was pleasant, was cloudy and then showery. uh, then we have how. So I can describe the weather in the day for myself, and especially, weather, that it was drizzling, it was gray, it was clouded, the weather was pleasant, there was a breeze, and no sunlight, and especially, in the time of the afternoon and the evening. And the next question was how often. So I would say that it hardly happens in Karachi that we have this weather. I covered it. How long? I could say that I stayed there for 4 hours. It was the whole day. The next coming week was going to be like this. So I can cover the duration, and then specifications, which maybe I can talk about. I personally like this weather. A lot of people do not like rains in Karachi, but I personally like the rains, light shower in the Karachi, and then specification. So I can cover all the questions. So now there's one question left, who? So I mentioned that I was with my family, I was with my cousins, so other people are involved. So you can prepare yourself by adding to these questions apart from the questions that are given. बहुत सादा सी बात है, दो या तीन क्वेश्चंस, चार क्वेश्चन तो ऑलरेडी कवर हो रहे हैं, आप उसमें से पांच और ऐड कर लें, अपने जहन में प्रैक्टिस बना लें, तो उससे क्या होता है कि यूजुअली यू आर गोइंग टू give more and more information, and you will not be able to suffer from, you won't be suffering from the time crisis कि सर मेरा टाइम पूरा नहीं होता, मैं जल्दी क्वेश्चन खत्म हो जाता है. अच्छा, ये अब ये WH क्वेश्चन सारे जो हैं, ये 90 और 80% हर क्वेश्चन, हर प्रॉम्प्ट पर, हर क्वेश्चन पर अप्लाई हो सकते हैं अगर आप टेक्निकली देखें तो. So this is what, there are two ways I shared with you how to prepare yourself. Either you start writing the answer to the prompts, or you have the whole load of WH chart अपने जहन में, आपके WH questions हैं, आपने उनके answers लिखना शुरू कर दिए related to the topic. They both can help you prepare for 2 to 3 minute speaking.